Hi, my name's Shell and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today I thought I'd show you how to make this cute little lantern. As you can see, I've put a battery operated tea lighter in to give the effect of the flickering. It's more effective of an evening. So I'm going to put this to one side and I'm going to bring my scoreboard in. I've already cut my piece of card. It's basic black and it's 8 1/4 by 6. In metric, that's 20 1/2 by 15. We now need to do some scoring. We're going to score at 2, 4, 6 and 8. In metric, that will be 5, 10, 15 and 20. We're then going to turn it round onto the short side and we're going to score at 2 and 4. That will be 5 and 10. I'm going to pop this down. Bring our bone folder in, because now we need to burnish all those lines. The little one's just a little bit tricky. I tend to fold that over first and then burnish, and then I want to burnish long ways. That's the basics. Now we need to do some cutting. Want to cut up to the line in each section. When I get to the end, I want to cut this little piece off. That's that one. I'm going to turn it over and do exactly the same again. Cut up to the line. And again, I'm going to chop this little piece off. This little piece here is going to be our tab. When we folded our lantern up, this is what's going to stick our little lantern together. Now we've done that, we need to create the little tabs for our ribbon to sit. This is done on the first and the third panel. Make sure your little tabs here. I find it's easy if I tuck these down. I'm going to place this into my punch. I like to turn it over because I like to see that I've lined this up properly. And then I'm going to punch. And again for the third piece. I'm going to pop that in. Turn it over. As you can see, it's just a little bit off. So I need to move it over and bunch, move all my scrap pieces. We're finished with that now. Pop that over there. So now we have our ribbon. Now we need to create our windows. So I'm going to use my square postage punch and I'm going to fold 2 over. I find this easy if I sit it down and I pop them in and I work out roughly where I want my window. And, oops, that won't do. And punch. And as you see, it flies at you. And you have to slowly, I need to do the same again with these two. I'm going to try and line up. And punch again. 0, 2, here we go on the floor. So now we've created for our ribbon and our windows. We now need a piece of vellum. This measures the same, 8 1/4. by 2. In metric, that's 20.5 by 5. As you can see, we've still got the bit for the flap, but we'll chop that up shortly. And now, I want to get my sticky strip. And we are going to stick a piece along the bottom. This is going to hold our vellum where we want it. Chop that ready. Just pop that down there. And chop that off. Now, I'm going to take my sticky strips off, and I'm going to get my piece of vellum, and I find it's easier if I do it like this. Just pop it down onto the edge and slowly bring it along. And as I said, you'll have this piece that we don't need, so what we're going to do is we're just going to fold that and we're going to chop it off. Now we're going to make it look like a window, so we need to get ourselves a ruler, and we're going to look for halfway on our vellum, and we're going to place our ruler, get ourselves a back marker, and we're going to draw a line all the way along. We're then going to do the same coming down. We're going to look for halfway down, and we are going to make our lines for our window. Now we've done all 4 windows, we're going to turn this over and have a look. There, we have our windows. Now, because we want to fold our lantern nicely, we need to re-burnish because the vellum hasn't been burnished. So we're going to take our bone folder and we're going to burnish. There we go. So we're happy with that. Now we need to work out putting this all together, assembling this. I need a piece of sticky strip, but so we don't do it wrong, I need to check. See, it needs to be on this side because I'm going to fold it in there, because I've still got a little piece left there. So I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to place this little piece of sticky strip off. Like I said, I find it easier to fold in like this. Take the sticky strip off, and I'm going to position that. The sticky strip loves to attach itself to you. We've now got the bases of our lantern, so I'm now going to start folding it in. I'm going to pop that in there, that in there, that in there. And this is going to be my piece to stick it all together. I'm going to use sticky strip here. You may want to use Tombow glue, but for quickness I'm going to use good old sticky strip. I'm going to stick a piece along the bottom, and I'm going to put a piece across. And I'm going to take those off, and hopefully they won't attach themselves to me. Once I've done that, I'm going to pop that together like that. Now our lantern's really coming into shape. I need to get a tea lighter. I'm going to light it up, pop that in there, and we're going to fold those 2 flaps in, and here's our little ribbon holes. I prefer to leave my ribbon on the reel and pop it through. I want to put it together. I think this is going to be enough. More fingers and thumbs now. Pull that together. Make a nice bow. And now I'm going to chop this off because I'm happy with where it is. And I'm going to pop that to one side. And there we have it. one little lantern perfectly made, which will be nice on the side of an evening, flickering away. I'm going to pop that to one side. I do hope you've enjoyed my tutorial today. I'd really appreciate it if you would push the like button, and I will leave all details below of where to find the materials I have used. I will also be happy to answer any questions you may have on my tutorial. I look forward to your likes and your questions. If you want to see more of my tutorials, click the subscribe button to be notified when I upload the next one. And thank you very much for watching today. Bye bye.